Hi everybody, it's AfroMonkey, and I'm once again in my Sky Factory world. And right now I'm in the middle of a power crisis. My ME network is currently working on making some more of the Terra storage cluster, so I can make some more 16 meg storage units. Unfortunately, it's drawing so much power that I've had to disconnect everything else in order to keep the power going into the ME network, because at the moment pretty much everything is going through the ME network, and if I let it shut down, everything comes to a screeching halt. I do have a solution for this. It involves some of the stuff I've done downstairs. As you can see, I've been quite busy adding stuff, but mostly I've been adding more lava generation. In addition to the 2 that I built in the last episode, I've added 4 more, which has required me to increase my cobble generation as well. Eventually I'll take the cobble generator that's upstairs out. I've also built over here basically 100 pulverizers. These are doing all cobble into gravel, and half of these are doing gravel in the sand, and the other half sand into dust. It's really weird. I thought I figured it out properly, so that basically these generators are providing exactly how much power this or these pulverizers need, but this redstone energy cell keeps draining down to 1920, and it holds there, which makes me think that it's balanced. It's not going back and forth, so it's providing enough power to run all the pulverizers, but it keeps emptying out for some reason. No idea why. And I've shut all of those down, let it build back up, and then turn them all back on, and it still drops down to 1920. Just don't understand it. Whereas these, same number of pulverizers, same exact setup on the other side, and its redstone energy cell stays full. So really, really weird. But to resolve my power problem upstairs with the ME network, I built an additional set of generators with an additional redstone energy cell. I don't need that torch. Which I'm going to use to output power to the ME network. Now, I could run it power over to the assembler, and I think anywhere you put power on the ME network, it'll transfer to all the other items on the network. But there's an achievement in this handy dandy achievement book, if I can find it. Where did it go? Transmit power wirelessly. So I can power my ME network and do one of the achievements all in one fell swoop. And I'm going to try to do this using tesseracts, which, if you've been playing modded Minecraft for any amount of time, you've heard of tesseracts. So it really doesn't need that much explanation, but basically they're items that work in pairs. You link them together, and then you can transmit items, fluids, and more importantly to me, power wirelessly between the two. And it works between worlds. So if you have a lava generator in the nether that's being fed from a lava pool or lava lake down there, you can set a tesseract up there, and then the matching tesseract up in the overworld, and have them feeding it, or have the one in the nether feeding the one in the overworld, as long as you have like a world anchor or something that loads a chunk in the nether while you're not there. So if it's not loaded, it's not generating power. Yeah. Why does it always take me way longer than I anticipate to explain stuff? Okay, so I already put the crafting patterns in the assembler for the frame and the tesseract itself. So let's go ahead and create one frame. I have no idea if I had the required resources to do this. I probably should have checked that before, and I don't. I need Enderium ingots. Fortunately, I went through and made a lot of resonant ender, which is required for Enderium ingots. So I think I need 4 per tesseract, and I only made 1 tesseract frame, so let's go ahead and make another. So let's get some buckets. 4. I keep forgetting that I'm making more than just 1. So let's grab all that. And I'm just gonna throw them back into the ME network because that's just the easiest way to do it. All right. Oh, I'm stupid. Wait, I know. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. And I have nothing else from this. I think I'm going to first disconnect these from the network. Why? Because right now they're automatically using the assembler is automatically taking materials and sending them. Well, it would have taken that stuff, I don't think. That might have been unnecessary. Anyway, the items that I need for some recipes are automatically being taken out. Did I just see something fly up there? I don't know. And sent either to these pulverizers or to my smelteries over there. Meaning I don't usually have the items I need to craft with anymore. So I'm having to... Okay, so I need pulverized shiny metal, 10, 3 tin, and 1 pulverized shiny metal. So I guess we're just gonna pulverize some stuff. 10, and that's platinum, which is good because that is pulverized shiny metal, or that shiny metal. So let's, what is that? Oh, it's silver. Dough. I'm just gonna make a stack of this. Eventually it'll go back into the system and do its thing or whatever. And while that's doing, set this one up. I'm waiting to throw that back in there. Come on, you can do it. But what I was talking about with it automatically processing stuff, it's very convenient, but at this point with metals, I have at least 2K, and in some cases well over that, of every single metal in block form except for platinum. And I have a lot of platinum, and really a lot of the recipes don't. There's not a lot of recipes that really use platinum. So I think I'm good for taking out the automatic processing and to, you know, have the metals in the powdered form to craft with. So I'm going to tone that down a bit because it's getting annoying having to pulverize metals every single time I need something. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. It's probably not. This needs to be split 3 ways. I think that's actually more than enough. Let's throw them in here. And you apparently can't smelt them. At least not in that. Oh, I need an induction smelter. Do I have an induction smelter? I do not believe I do. What does it take to build one? That's not too bad. invert ingots. I'm not sure if I have any invert ingots. Everything else relatively simple. I have a lot of buckets. I do have invert ingots. The only things I really needed is redstone reception coil, which I'll throw in there, and the machine frame. Cool. Now just need to figure out where to put it. Definitely not upstairs. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even show you guys the neat part about the way I have all this set up. And actually, I can just set it right if I would put it on my hotbar here, and it should be, yeah, it's getting power. So I stopped using the item ducts and the fluid ducts. As I said in the previous episode, I stopped using those in favor of the conduits that are from Ender.io. I finally figured out all the various quirks in those, and figured out how to put the facades on them. So basically, when you have a tool that can manipulate those, you can see through the facades to see all the conduits. So I have everything running pretty much in the floor to make everything look nice, other than the ones I have to have outside to run back and forth. Ooh. But yeah, I just think that's so neat, especially when you stand right here and you can see the water coming down from the cobble generator and from my initial drop down point to get to this level. What was it? Oh yeah. So how does this work? I've never used an induction smelter before, but apparently I'm doing it wrong. Oh no, that's not what I want to search. Okay. Oh no, I want it with pyrotheum dust. That might be a little bit harder for me to come by at the moment. Don't have any made. I don't have any sulfur. I have coal. Yes, I have plenty of coal right now. So I guess we're pulverizing. Oh, and I didn't even talk about this side of the machinery. Basically, it's the same setup I had upstairs to help with crafting stuff, either pulverizing or smelting or, you know, whatever, except expand it many times, many times. I don't remember exactly how many of each machine I have, but all the pulverizers had the same patterns. All the alloy smelters had the same patterns, but the redstone furnaces, I think up to here, actually no. I forgot where I stopped with the redstone furnaces. Maybe it's just these 3 rows are all full of the patterns I had before, and I left the other ones open in case there's other stuff that I'll need to use the redstone furnaces for in the future, because I filled up all the ME interface space that's available at the moment for those. Let's see how much sulfur I've gotten, if I spelled it right. Not much thus far, but each one will create 2. So I'll just put a stack. Yeah, it's gunpowder. And redstone. That should be more than enough. Okay, so that's how an induction smelter works, apparently. What mod pack is this from? I don't even know. Oh, it's thermal expansion. Oh, and each one makes Or maybe it just did too and I wasn't paying attention. I guess we'll see in a second. Oh yeah, each one makes 2. So I just need 2 more times and then I can make these tesseracts. Alright, so grab those. Back upstairs. Search for tesseract. Wait, I don't have to search for tesseract because I can just throw that in there and it crafts too. And I don't even... Oh yes, I do need to grab these. I did some pre-setup for some of this. I already have the Resonant Ender in here. I think it's only 1,000 per, but I guess we'll see. And of course it's going to take forever to fill up. Doop-a-doo. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that I have this chest set up from something else to receive stuff from the fluid transposer. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we have both of those. Let's throw them back into the inventory and craft 2 tesseracts. Okay, what do you need? Bronze. I don't remember the recipe for bronze. Is it copper and... No, I want bronze blend. Or is there a bronze blend? Oh yeah, 3 copper, 110. Yeah. There we go. And then 10. Actually, that's way overboard. That's still way overboard. But I'm getting kind of frustrated with always forgetting to either pre-make stuff or not having the stuff when I need it immediately. So I'm gonna make some extra copper. Or bronze, sorry. And I just need actually just 3 more ingots of copper to make some more bronze. I'm just... What is that? I don't even know what's in there right now. There we go. Probably should have looked to see how many I needed. And we'll see if this is enough. Still working on that. Looks like that was enough. Alright, so I have my 2 tesseracts, so let's set up the first one over here. Go. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. Put that there. It's been a long time since I've done this. ME power. Okay, so 1 ME power. I think when I set the other one up, it should see the other networks that are available. I set it to, or it was preset to receive everything. I only care about power, so it already being set to that kind of just helps out. But on this one, I will set it to there we go, to send power. And we will see if that's actually happening. In just a moment, because I'm going to hopefully disconnect it from this, and it's still powered. So that's good. That means that is working. It also means that I can reconnect even though I don't need that many, but whatever. Yep. All these other ones that have been deprived for power for quite some time, and get them going again. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, so my power crisis is averted for now, I believe. Are these charging? Yes. This is still very paranoid that this is actually not working. So yes, my power crisis is currently averted. Eventually I will be powering everything else from another set of generators downstairs. I'm also taking all the other extra machinery that's currently on this redstone energy cell and removing it completely, and that way the only thing that's drawing power from that redstone energy cell is the ME network. Everything else will just be powered by a separate tesseract or whatever I decide to use to get the power up here. But I just want to make sure that the ME network always has a constant source of power and that nothing else can draw power away from it and maybe cause it to shut down. What was I? Oh yeah, and this stuff up here is going to go away, as well as anything that's really above this. Well, I'll probably make it even with this, but in this central area, anything that's above this level is going to be removed, because I'm going to build my house in the center of all of this. Probably next episode, maybe not, I'm not sure. It depends on how much I get moved in the meantime. This stuff is totally out of service now. I just need to tear it down. I haven't had a chance to do that. Well, it's not necessarily that I didn't have a chance, I just didn't. Oh, and the other thing I did, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, I made a ME drive that's completely, it's all fluid storage. I've partitioned the ones on the bottom to hold a specific type of fluid, This one is lava, and it's very close to filling up the full capacity of this storage unit, which is great because there's actually an achievement in the book for filling up a 64K fluid storage unit with one type of fluid that is not water. So I should be able to claim that one next episode. I don't remember where the other one for... I don't remember where the one we just achieved. Wait, I was on that page. Okay. So, we've gotten transmit power wirelessly. Next episode, we should be able to get... fill up the fluid storage unit with one type of fluid. Also, I'm making more of the Terra storage clusters, which I said earlier, but I don't think I said why. I've increased my cobble generation so much that I think probably not anytime really soon, but soon it'll fill up, and I could just throw the additional cobble out, but I'm so paranoid about running out of lava that I'll probably just store it as well. So I'm making more 16 meg storage units to store cobble. Eventually I'll make deep storage and hopefully, well, not fill it up, but put a lot of cobble in that. I just haven't gotten around to it. Every time I try to, work on something new that's part of the achievements, I end up getting distracted by something else. Is the stuff up there actually working? Oh yeah, it is. It just seemed like it wasn't earlier. But yeah, that's the episode. I solved my power crisis. I'm transmitting power wirelessly using a Tesseract. Hopefully I'll get a majority of the other things I talked about in regards to getting all this powered off of something besides those things, so I can take them out done in between episodes, and then I can work on another project towards achieving more of the achievements that are in the book. But if you like the video, click that like button, and consider hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.